When do you handle that? Is it rescheduled for a later time or not?
No, basically it's in their contracts. Once they're here and it's set up to go, that they get paid.
Okay, thank you.
Now, we are checking into weather insurance this year.
Yeah.
Because we've had such weird weather.
Well, St. Xavier got burned big time last
Yeah.
year at their festival. So it's at least worth checking out. It may not make sense financially to get the insurance,
Right.
but
So we're seeing how much it costs.
We're not having an entrance fee, so we're not losing any money if, you know, it's not like,
Or paying the bands.
there's no, you're paying them no matter what, no matter how many
Right,
people
we
come.
have to pay it.
Right.
It's in their contract.
Yeah, so what would be the point of the insurance then?
If it rains,
If it rains, that would cover the band's fees.
we would get reimbursed for what we're having to
for
pay
what
the
we
bands
didn't get.
instead of paying it out of township coffers.
The bad thing is I'm told that different insurance companies do it differently. We're trying to find one that you don't have to get a.
That's my stomach.
Well, I still, was this your idea, Mike? Or somebody else's?
It's an idea I'm not gonna say it's completely mine, but, and just in talking to other communities and.
Well, like I said, with the weather this year, and we've been lucky.
Right,
If
but
we're on the
there,
hook to pay them $20,000 and it rains and nobody shows and nobody buys beer, nobody buys food,
But the vendors don't
the
get
insurance
any,
company's gonna pay that $20,000, not us.
No, the vendors
but the
don't get
vendors
anything.
don't get anything, they're the ones that are really suffering.
Well,
when
they
don't
are,
show.
but the township would have to put that money out of our
We do
our
that.
Get it
budget.
anyway.
That's the way that it's set up right now anyway.
Right, but if we have insurance, we have some cushion from that, but we
So
don't
this
know
is-
what the
If we get a
insurance
rain like we've
cost
had in the
versus-
past few days,
Where it's a rain out. and-
that we have to call it before it's even, I mean, the bands are in town, but we have to call it before, if we
Right.
get 2 inches of rain. If we have the insurance, then they'll take care of it. But we're getting off the subject here.
Well, no, what I don't understand is it seems like it's, insurance speculation. Because regardless if there's rain or not.
Isn't insurance
Well, it's
speculation?
Insurance is speculation
It's
anytime.
obviously
Yeah,
speculation, you're paying some money up front in case something happens,
For what purpose though?
To save the
because if
money.
it happens, you're covered.
How do you save money though?
If it costs $10,000 for insurance, and we're paying $49,000 for
The bands.
the bands, it pours rain, the bands don't perform, they'll pay the $49,000, we save $39,000.
But we're paying them
We're
anyway,
paying
the
them
only
anyway.
revenues we might realize.
We're
when the
paying,
rain arrives,
but we're
right?
paying my insurance money instead of our money.
So that's what I said, it's basically gambling.
It's unlikely you'll find coverage, is Mr. Ford's point, I think, because an insurance company would look at that as what's your potential loss, you're paying the band
If-
either way, at most you might lose
Alright.
ride
Cause if
revenue.
it rains or not, the revenue is gonna be the same,
If that happens,
as I understand it.
To me, if
no
these
catch.
people are gonna come in and you owe them $50,000 no matter what happens,
That's where we're at now.
and we buy an insurance policy, I'm picking a number, for $5,000,
Whatever.
and it's a total rain out, and we don't get any revenue from anywhere else, that $5,000 saves us $45,000 to pay the bands.
Maybe I'm ignorant, but I don't understand what revenue that you just pointed out would be lost.
It wouldn't be lost, it wouldn't be coming out of our
It wouldn't be
pocket
coming out of our pocket.
for something we didn't get.
Okay, you're right, we pay the bands $50,000
Regardless.
regardless.
Right.
But if it rains,
We
we
don't
only
get
pay
anything.
$5,000 out of pocket, and the insurance company pays the 45.
You might
Is that
get
a good
better
bet?
odds taking that and put it on 8 black on the roulette wheel.
Well, take your pick. I mean, everything's a gamble. It's
It's car insurance.
you need to ascertain how safe that gamble is. What does it make sense to do or not do?
and we haven't done it yet, we are investigating it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out if it makes financial sense to do that or not, or just say, well, screw it, we're gonna pay him 50 grand no matter
I
what.
think right now, so we had in 27 years,
And
None.
We've had
a day.
nights where we had to cancel most of
Right.
performance, but
Yeah.
It's a noble sentiment, it's just if the only real revenue realized once the festival starts, I think, is ride ticket sales, right? So if the premium is gonna be more than what we bring in from that anyway, it just wouldn't make sense to do it.
Right.
If it's, you know,
And,
$100.
well, and that, again,
yeah.
that's what we're trying to ascertain
Yeah,
here.
sure.
We haven't made a decision or
Yeah.
haven't said we
Okay.
wanna do this, but it's,
So how
it's
much
being considered.
the ride revenue, of the 26,000?
the ride revenue's usually around 5,000.
And so how does the ride vendors or whoever is hired to do that just gives you guys, or gives the township a check after the event?
Actually, the township, and this is something that goes back to the board of trustees that was here 20 years ago. They consider the rides like a benefit to draw families in that can have their kids ride, and the parents can go enjoy the music, and the kids have something to do without getting jacked around big time by the ride prices. So the township pays a flat fee,
Okay.
and generally, I don't wanna say they lose money, but they don't get everything back, and they know that. It's more of a gesture, a goodwill.
So the township pays a flat fee to have all those rides there, and my
Yes.
kids love it. And then the ticket sales come back to the
To the
township.
township.
And who, they collect or there's a booth that collects their revenue, okay. Is that staffed by a township?
It's monitored by the township,
Okay, but not, okay, they probably run it.
yeah. Most of the time, it's township, not employees, but
Residents.
volunteers that run it, or that take the tickets.
Okay. Like I said, my kids love that.
Take the money for the tickets, they take the cash.
Yeah.
Now, I guess it has to be cash right now, we aren't doing credit cards or anything, are we?
No, they don't do credit
And
cards.
so then they give
It's all cash.
tickets out that you can use for the ride. Is that both nights? Is that both nights? It's 2
Yes.
nights, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that both nights?
Yeah, it is.
Me too.
Hearing aids aren't
I'm out in the dust today, I don't have a voice. Yeah, it's both nights, thank you. And it's till like 9 o'clock or,
The festival runs from 6 to
but I
midnight.
meant the rides.
Well, they generally die way down around 9.
Cause I think those
10
rides are,
o'clock.
nobody over 8 would ride them, I don't think. Am
Oh,
I
I
wrong?
Speak for yourself,
I had
Kathy.
to.
I know, but you were an accompaniment. I mean, they're really kiddie rides more than thrill rides. aren't
You're,
they?
yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's why I'm
They are.
saying over
And
8,
so it dies out on its own.
they're going home to bed.
We
Or-
don't limit that and say at 9 o'clock, everybody's gotta go. It
They
kinda-
run, yeah. Okay.
They run all during the performances, but you can see that usually the crowd dies down, back by the rides. Okay, you guys got any other?
Nope. So far, so good.
I don't know what happened to John.
I went home, went to bed.
Township.
Older guys does that.
I mean, ask booth-wise, everyone that applied in, basically was accepted?
No, there was, one,
Snow cone.
Cone of Ice that, was not, because Snowy does the same thing, and Snowy's been a long time, very dependable, very good vendor for us.
And didn't we limit one food truck? They were gonna have 2 food trucks when we decided that would be
Certain
too much.
things.
It's almost overkill. They were kinda serving the same things.
Some people do serve some of the same things, but we try to, you know, we're not always successful, but we try to make it, you know, so that there's only one thing of each available. And like I say,
Is that what other festivals do? Only allow like one beer booth or one hot dog
it,
booth or
it,
one
no,
water
it,
vendor?
it depends how big the festival
Yeah,
is.
the
Ours-
size is
won't.
big.
Well, ours is, what did you say, 20,000 people are coming?
And ours,
That's
the
not
number of
tiny.
vendors we have is really
It's
perfect
perfect.
for ours.
If
Now,
you
Blue-
bring in
Blue
4
Ash-
times that amount,
Yeah,
yeah, you
Blue
wanna
Ash has
double up
more.
on vendors, but,
Well,
which is
then-
what Blue Ash does.
And also, it's a matter of room and space. you know, we talked about even putting some booths out in the field, but that presents Board of Health problems and everything else.
Yeah, on grass.
We just try to limit it to what's at the,
Did the vendors ask you to do this? Did the
Yes,
hot
we-
dog people say, I don't want anybody else with hot dogs, and the ice cream people say, I don't want anybody else with ice cream? Or is that something that you all have
that's something
decided
that
to do?
we do.
Like, so there won't be any other beer opportunities? That's the only beers that
The only
vendor.
people that have applied for beer is the Republican Club.
If someone else applied though, would the sentiment be that we already have beer?
No, the committee would have to decide which,
Who
But
got
you're
what?
saying
Who
the
got
plan
what?
would be anybody that's established as a vendor of that item
well,
will
that
be in there and
counts.
no one else can come. I mean,
No.
even though you could apply, I hear you saying you could apply.
That counts, as far as your past history at the festival.
Okay.
I mean, we've had some booths that have been a real pain in the rear,
And they ain't been much.
and, yeah. But then we've had other ones, like almost all of these, that have been with us for years. And they're very good, they make money,
Well, they're good to the maintenance people, they're good to the policemen, as
Who
far as
makes
not
money
calling
at
on them.
this?
They also are good to the customers.
Who are the vendors that actually make money? I mean,
all of them.
all
No,
of
if they wasn't making money, they wouldn't be here.
Yeah, they won't come
That's the
back.
reason we don't want 2 snow cones or 4 hot dogs, or if you got 2 snow cones and they each one make half of what the one guy did, neither one of them will be back the next year.
It's not worth our time.
It's not worth it.
okay, thank you for that information.
Has the township ever considered doing like Blue Ash does? Blue Ash, I guess, licenses a single alcohol vendor and then gets a cut back along with an upfront fee for it. Have we ever sold the beer ourselves to make a little more money off the festival, or considered that, or are there legal
No,
restrictions?
what Blue Ash does, I believe, when I talked to their former park director, they have, I forget the thing, but charitable groups
Come in,
come in and run the booths, and then they'll take a cut.
they get paid a
So
certain
this year,
amount.
Stagnaro paid them, I think, $10,000 to be the exclusive beer vendor.
Well, yeah, and Stagnaro, again, they give them more than, they'll give us, because Blue Ash draws 80,000
Sure.
people. And I'm very familiar with Stagnaro because a former relative runs their special events department. So,
Former relative.
yeah,
But we'll get the inside.
we'll just leave it at that. Okay, anything else, you guys?
Not at
Alright.
this point.
Your
I
motion
think the
for
biggest
adjournment?
thing we need to figure out what the bands are gonna need from us, and then we
Well,
plan an action.
I sent them emails again today, and I said, hey, guys, I need to hear from you.
Well, and you know how it's been. I mean, sometimes they all come in a group, and sometimes they come from 5 different states at 11 different times.
Well, but this time they'll all be coming from the same place.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be.
When they're playing the night before, that'd be nice.
Right.
Okay,
I
so
don't mind helping with the driving, but I'd rather not.
I think we're only gonna need at the most 2 people for driving. And that, if we have to go to the airport, somebody to stay in it.
Yeah,
So you gotta hold the sign.
yeah. If you need me, and I can, I'll help, but I'd rather not.
Okay,
It's more fun up in the food booth.
We done? Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion, we get her out of here.
okay,
Done.
I'll let you all know as soon as I advance,
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Well, I know we're at the mercy of them and their management, so.
You guys were laughing about Kansas, it's funny on the signs Blue Ash has put up, they've got the Kansas logo on there, but you can
Can't
barely
read it.
read what it says, yeah. First time I saw it, I thought, the other like sub-band listed was the headliner, and all I could think was, who is that? Boy, they've really gone downscale this year, I didn't even see the Kansas logo.
Yeah.
So, bad signage.
Where do they go to shake their hand and the guy stands there and with
Yeah, Kansas was
antibacterial
weird.
soap and makes you wash your hands
Yeah,
before.
at the meet and greet, if you're gonna shake